And a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. It's non-league football time. Yes, we are live from the National Vanarama League. Where are we? Well, we're in Wales at the Racecourse Stadium. Loving it. Earlier today, we covered... Who did we cover earlier today? Man City against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Man City only just got away with it. Completely dominated the game, but only just got away with it. But it was a great game. We had a lot of fun. And, yeah, we're ready to go all over again and do it all over again as well. So... there we go. Exley's in the house. Lovely to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a Super Soccer Saturday and you're here for some more non-league football action. Like I said, we bring football from all over the world. Not just your Premiership, not just your big boys, but we do grassroots as well, which we absolutely love. So it is Wrexham against Weymouth. Weymouth is just down the road, not too far from us. And we are underway. We're a minute in and nothing has happened as yet. So we're at the Racecourse Stadium with Wrexham, and this stadium can hold around 10,500 fans. Unfortunately, there's not that many in the stadium, but that was when it was in its heyday. And an early shot by Wrexham, 25 yards out, right-footed shot. Oh, and he just drives it wide. But what a great chance there. Exley, how are you, my friend? I'm good. Sarah's good. The channel's good because it is now properly monetized. We were meant to wait till February, but we got an email last night saying that we could be monetized properly. So that's amazing. So that's really good stuff. So yeah, we're both really well, and we were hoping that we would get it before Christmas, because that would be brilliant. Because, you know, obviously so much football coming over that Christmas period. So we've got Wrexham against Weymouth. Now, Weymouth, like I said, is just up the road from us, not too far away. But they're having a torrid time at the bottom of the National Vanarama League. Yep, they are in, well, they're in 21st place. So, you know, what can you say for poor old Weymouth? The Terrors are not looking very terrifying at the moment. But as for Wrexham, well, they're doing extremely well. They are currently in 4th place with 9 victories so far in the league this season. 6 draws and 4 defeats. Currently sat on 33 points. But poor old Weymouth, they've only got 15 points. They've won 4. And they've drawn 3, but they have lost 11. I have to do that with 2 hands, don't I? They've lost 11 this season, which gives them a total of only 15 points, down in 21st place. Now, in their previous game, Wrexham did beat Dover by 1-0, so that was pretty impressive. And unfortunately for Weymouth, they lost 2-1 to Torquay. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of goals here today. Which way is it going to go? Well, if you haven't voted already, stick your votes in. I've gone for the obvious on this one, although we do all love an underdog. I've gone for Wrexham to win this. Now, Wrexham have been around since 1864, so they're a fairly old, experienced club in footballing terms, and at one point were one of the very top teams in the whole of Wales. As for Weymouth, well, they were only a little bit younger. They were formed in 1890. Like I said, the Racecourse Stadium can hold around 10,500, just over 10,500. And as for the Terrors, well, Weymouth's ground can hold 6,600 at full capacity, and that is known as the Bob Lucas Stadium. So 5 minutes in, 0-0, and the best chance so far has come to Weymouth. It's a long throw into the penalty area, into the 6-yard box, and the goalkeeper for Weymouth has to come to the edge of his 6-yard box and collect the ball. But that was a cracking chance. Now at 5:30, we're going to bring you our secondary game, and the secondary game today is also Manchester United against Norwich, or Norwich against Manchester, because Manchester are away at Norwich. So hopefully there'll be plenty of goals in that game today. So we'll keep you up to date with all the scores as and when they happen here on Football Fans Live. Now this is the second of 3 great games coming up today. A little bit later on, we are in Italy with Udinese against AC Milan. And then we've got 4 amazing games coming up tomorrow. Wrexham on the attack down that right-hand side. So Wrexham looking to get their 10th win of the season here at home. And there's the Weymouth manager. He does look young, actually. Brian Stock. He's having a little bit of a rough time with the club. And whipped into the penalty area from the right-hand side. And a good collection by the Weymouth goalkeeper there. The Man United players and the Norwich players are making their way out onto the pitch. Not too long before they'll be out. And the kickoff is only 3 or 4 minutes away. So Weymouth doing extremely well. Just this early pressure from Wrexham is pretty unrelenting at the moment. But they're doing well to soak it up, Weymouth. Oh, Exley, I know. I am sorry, my friend. Like I said, we had a lot of problems over the last 2-3 weeks with YouTube. But hopefully all those problems have been ironed out. And we didn't know whether we'd be back in January either. So, but it's all been sorted. It was nothing to do with us. It was just their silly business. But everything's fine and dandy. And we are back and ready to rock and roll with tons of live football from around the world. And on a Saturday between 3 and 5, we'll be doing a live scores show where we bring you all the live scores as and when they happen as well. So you can also join us for that on a Saturday afternoon between 3 and 5 for live scores as they go in. Phil Parkinson, the Wrexham manager, a little bit older, a little bit more experienced than the Weymouth manager, and it's definitely showing. Could this be the season that Wrexham get back up into the league? So it's going to be a throw-in out on the far right-hand side. It's difficult to tell how many are in the stadium right now. I don't think there's that many there, being honest, because the stadium behind the goal has no fans in it whatsoever. It's going to be a long throw to Weymouth out on the far left-hand side towards the penalty area. First real attack, and they've given it away straight away. They put it back out for a throw-in to Wrexham deep inside their own half, in line with their own penalty area. Oh, and there's a couple of Wrexham fans there chomping on their biscuits, about 4 years old, all wrapped up in their hats and their scarves, trying to keep warm. Just had a couple of flickers of the camera, so hopefully BT Sport won't lose the camera, because that would be awful. I don't know what the weather's like in Wales right now. And here come Wrexham inside the penalty area, right-footed shot, and the defender came across him, and it's going to be a corner kick in the 9th minute of this game, and the first real attack from Wrexham ends in a corner kick down on this near left-hand side. It's the number 17 sprinting into the box there. It was a good pass by the number 32 for Wrexham. Took it on his left foot, the number 17, hit it with his right foot, but the defender came sliding across the front of the forward, and the deflection took it out for a corner, which have taken short. Another cross comes in, little back heel, oh, and it's just wide. That would have been a crafty little goal there. That would have been absolutely superb. And we're just about to get underway with the Manchester United game as well. So you get 2 for the price of 1 here today on Football Fans Live. Here we go. We are off and running. We are off and running. Wrexham against Weymouth. 9 minutes in. Still 0-0. All the play so far has been in Wrexham's favour. Wrexham are kicking from my right to my left, of course. They are in their traditional red and white kits, and Weymouth are in their sky blue. They are going from left to right, attacking that goal down on my right hand side towards an empty stand, like I mentioned a little bit earlier on. A bit of pushing and shoving going on there, and a free kick to Wrexham. And it's gone behind for a corner. It's going to be a corner kick. This time for Wrexham, it's going to be out on the far right-hand side. I hope that everybody is all set for Christmas. It's only, 14 days away? But it is so great to be back. Okay, corner kick to Wrexham. Out on the far right-hand side. It's going to be an in-swinger. In it comes, too close to the goalkeeper, who goes up, grabs the ball and rolls it out. And they try to catch Wrexham on the counter-attack. Here come Weymouth down this right-hand side. I'd love to see Weymouth do it. They're desperate for some points. Like I said, they've only won 4 games all season and have lost 11. So it's looking very dubious as we go into the Christmas period where the games come thick and fast. Kidderminster Harriers, my team, got a great win today at Boston United, leading by winning the game by 2-1. They were 1-0 up, and then Boston equalised, making it 1-1. And then Kidderminster Harriers came back and made it 2-1. All the way. Chelsea very, very lucky today, winning by 3-2 with their second penalty of the game. Unbelievable. In the 94th minute, just like Liverpool last weekend. 94th minute. Liverpool only managed to beat Aston Villa by a single penalty as well. So Liverpool really struggling to find the back of the net at this moment in time. Needing a bit of help from the referees and linesmen. With Wrexham now, out on the far right-hand side, into the penalty area they go, played across the face of goal, and it's gone behind for another corner kick to Wrexham, out on that far right-hand side. That's 3 corners in the opening 11.5 minutes of this game to Wrexham. Wrexham. And don't forget, guys, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the future games coming up here on Football Fans Live. Corner kick then to Wrexham. This time they take it short out on the far right-hand side, onto the edge of the area, clipped in towards the back post. Goalkeeper comes and collects it again. He had to be certain about that catch, though, because just behind him was waiting one of the Wrexham forwards. Over it comes. Let's have a look at that again. A Weymouth defender did go down inside the box. Referee played on, 12 minutes gone. Here we go. It doesn't look like it's raining in Wales, so that's a good thing. I know it was raining up in Manchester for the Manchester game earlier today. And we've had a few spots of rain down here in Bournemouth, but surprisingly, the weather looks okay up there in Wales. So we are underway between Manchester United and Norwich. I've got to say Norwich and Manchester United, really, just to get it round the right way. 3 minutes in that game. So they kicked off on the 9th minute of this one, so just so I know, and I can keep an eye on that one for you as well. Come on, United. Come on, Norwich. I do like Norwich, actually, bless them. A nice little team, and I like the canary thing. I like their badge, you know, so. There's a free kick to Weymouth here. In a handy position, about 35 yards from goal. A few Weymouth supporters have made it up to Wales. A few Hearty supporters giving the cameras a bit of a wave. I would say there's probably about 20 of them. Bless. And the ball comes in to the penalty area. Left-footed free kick on the edge of the area. Still Weymouth, right-footed shot. And he puts it over the crossbar. And the first chance for Weymouth goes over and wide in this game. But yeah, there's about 20 Weymouth supporters that have made the journey to Wales on this frosty Saturday afternoon. And when you think about it, Weymouth are in the league above Kidderminster. And we normally take away around 250 to 300 fans to an away game. But there you go. There you go. Exley.
My favourite team lost today, 3-2 in the last minute. I'm feeling so sad. We dropped 6 points for 2 games.
Do you know what?
Area against 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰.
Wow.
Second division.
Oh, 3-2, mate. How blooming close was that? 3-2. Oh, I do feel for you, my friend. 6 points in the last 2 games. I know, it's so frustrating. And here come Wrexham on the attack again, in from the left-hand side. And the shot takes a deflection. It's going to be another corner kick. This time down this near left-hand side. It's at number 17. He's causing all sorts of problems there. He's a good player. And it was a side-footed shot from 8 yards out. Took a deflection on the way through. So another corner. It's going to be taken by the number 8. Out on the left-hand side. Right-footed. It's going to be an in-swinger. Bit of pushing and shoving. Referee wants a word with both sets of players. He wants a word with them.
Was it Boston United?
Yep. Referee saying, look, I don't want any of that pushing and shoving going on. Come on. Don't want any of that rubbish, that malarkey. In it comes, up towards the back post. Oh, and a good clearance by Weymouth once again. And they get the ball clear. Excellent. I know. I'll tell you what, Chelsea was so lucky again today. So lucky. We need to get the word out. We need to get the word out. And again, it's you know, Kosovo, Pristina. Excellent. Well, it's only halfway through the season. Not even that. Let's you know. And here come Norwich on the attack there. Norwich putting Man United under a bit of pressure in those opening exchanges of that game. Here come Wrexham out on the far right hand side on the attack. Once again, it's been all one-way traffic. Well, the majority of it. And it's going to be another corner kick. I tell you what, I can't keep count with these corners for Wrexham. They've got to make one of them count, though. It's no good having 50 corners if you don't convert one of them into a good scoring chance and getting it into the back of the net. Hyde's in there waiting for it for Wrexham. This one's out on the far right-hand side once again. It's going to be a left-footed in-swinger. They're not going to take this one short. The last one was short out on the far right-hand side. The Welsh flags are flying over in that far corner. In it comes towards the front post. Oh, and it's headed over the crossbar. And Weymouth escape once again. And Fitzsimmons, the goalkeeper, wants a word with the ref there. I think he felt that his glove was being pulled on. Yep, he had his shirt being pulled on by one of the Wrexham defenders. So, the Weymouth goalkeeper just making sure that the referee knows about that. So, a goal kick, right-footed. Weymouth goalkeeper all in bright orange this evening. Weymouth in their sky blue. It's going to be a throw into Weymouth just over the halfway line. But all the decent attacks have come from the Welsh so far this evening. Played up the wing. Still with Weymouth. Oh, and the offside flag goes up for Weymouth. They've got to keep their eyes open. They've got to look along that line and make sure they know where that last defender is. Otherwise, Wrexham will just do that all day long. Well played by the Wrexham defence, playing the Weymouth forwards offside. With Wrexham now out on the far right hand side, over the halfway line they come. On the attack. It is wave after wave from the boys in red. Here come Norwich City. Oh, and it's going to be a corner kick. McTominay cutting out. It's going to be a corner kick to Norwich City. Weymouth down that far left hand side, but good clearance by the right back. Here come Wrexham once again. Tied it up in the middle of the field. Good header away by the central defender for Wrexham. The Red Dragons, as they are known, and Weymouth are known as the Terriers. But they don't seem that terrifying against the Dragons at the moment. Out on the far right hand side with the Dragons. Just keeping it amongst the back four now, inside their own half. Boys in red and white. Looks like the Arsenal kit, being honest, doesn't it? Good ball down that left-hand side. Is he going to keep it in? Oh, he couldn't. It was Wrexham on the attack. Down the left-hand side, down the channel, but he just overplayed it, put too much power on it, and it went behind for a goal kick. 19 minutes gone. It is still 0-0. And the Weymouth manager on the sideline screaming out further instructions. They've got through the first 19 minutes without conceding. Wrexham have put them under a fair bit of pressure, but they've soaked it up like a sponge. Norwich, here they come again. Looks like Norwich are all over Manchester United right now. Goal kick to Weymouth. Right footed, downfield, out onto this right hand side, over the halfway line. Good flick on there, but they've got no runner, and Wrexham play all the way back to their goalkeeper, who picks it up, knocks it out wide, picked up by the right back. Down that wing he goes, looking for movement in front of him, out onto this sideline. Touched inside. Good switch of play now by Wrexham, making the Weymouth players run for the ball. The trick is when you've got the ball, make the ball do all the work while you want all the movement to come from the ball while you stand still. Well, not stand still, but do as little running as possible. Make the ball work for you. Here they come again, down that left-hand side, picked up by the number 7, played onto the edge of the penalty area, turns to defender, releases a shot, but it's easy for the Weymouth goalkeeper. But the threat is still there, and they're just making Weymouth aware of that. Oh, Scott McTominay tries to get a shot from the edge of the area, but it takes a deflection, and Norwich get it cleared downfield. Picked up by Wrexham inside their own half. Game of header. They've got to get down onto the floor now. Wrexham are dangerous when that ball is on the floor. But it's Weymouth on the halfway line. Here come the Terriers down that left-hand side. Tries to turn the defender. Fails to do so. Has to lay it back. What's that? Is that another offside? Weymouth strolling offside again. Giving away silly free kicks. They're making it far too easy for Wrexham in defence. Weymouth have got to look along that defensive line and pick their run, time their run better, because at the moment they're making it far too easy for that Wrexham defence. And here they come again. It's the manager for Norwich City, Dean Smith. Hands in pockets, pacing up and down the line. Still 0-0 between Manchester United. 10 minutes into that game. Out onto this near left-hand side. Here come Wrexham again. Turns inside, right-footed, across field, switch of play. Pretty wild pass, that one. It took a deflection on the way through. It's gone out for a throw-in line with that penalty area. Here come Wrexham. Cross comes in, left-footed, towards the edge 6-yard box, and chested down and into the keeper's arms. Nice bit of tidying up there by the Weymouth defence. Headed downfield. Oh, and the referee's noticed something. It's going to be a free kick. Got a tap in the back of the head there. The Wrexham player goes to ground. And he's won a free kick. Let's have a look at that again. Was there anything in that? He had his arm over his shoulder, so yeah, free kick to Wrexham, which they take nice and steady, playing it back to the back four, picked up by the centre back, knocked downfield over the halfway line, down onto this left hand side, back inside, into the centre circle it goes. That camera keeps flicking in and out. BT's connection doesn't seem that great at the moment. But let's hope and pray that we don't lose connection here, guys. Manchester United have got a free kick just on the edge of that Norwich penalty area. Ronaldo stood over it. Bruno Fernandes has stood over it. Good chance for United to get the opener in that game. Break the deadlock and get their noses in front. Can they do so? Let's have a look. We've got 7 men in that wall and 1 lay behind it for Norwich City. Bum, ba, dum, bum, bum. Out onto that far left-hand side. On the edge of the penalty area with United now. Over the top goes the free kick. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. And the goalkeeper got a touch on it. Clipped off the wall. Almost beat the goalkeeper. Hit the crossbar. And I think it's going to be a corner kick to Manchester United. It is. Okay, so we've got a stop in play. It's a throw into Weymouth out on this near left-hand side. 24 minutes on the clock. I don't think the keeper got a touch on that. It was a deflection off the wall. So, that was Alexi Telles, that was, with a free kick for Man United. Corner kick to Man U. In it comes over the top, and it's going to be another corner kick from the left-hand side for Manchester United. As you know, guys, we always give you 2 games if we possibly can here live on Football Fans Live, the home of good, honest commentary. We say it how we see it. Here come Wrexham out onto the left-hand side. Knock forward up towards the byline. Can he get the cross in? It's going to be another corner. Oh my goodness, those corners for Wrexham must be in double figures now. At least. Yeah, Arsenal had a good victory today, Exley. They did 3-0 against Southampton at home. Sarah wasn't happy because she's from Southampton, but there we go. Wrexham, right-footed cross into the penalty area. Oh, and it's headed over, and it's going to be a goal kick to Weymouth. And Weymouth survive once again. Nico is back in the house. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Great to see you. We are National Vanarama League. Yes, non-league football. It is 4th place. Wrexham against 21st place Weymouth. And Weymouth are weathering the storm right now. They are. Wrexham are absolutely annihilating Weymouth. But do you know what? They just can't find that killer ball and get the ball into the back of the net. But there's still a long way to go. 26 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time for goals. Wrexham will be looking to get their 10th win of the season here at home at the racecourse ground. I would probably say there's probably about 2,000, maybe a couple more, about 2,500 fans inside the stadium. But it's really difficult because it's such a big stadium. It can hold 10,000. 10,500, but it looks empty, but that could be just because of its pure size. I did go there a couple of times when I was a kid, talking at the moment. Yep. As it is drawing at the moment. At the start of the day, Wrexham were in 4th. They've dropped down to 7th just because it's the late kickoff. So that could all change, guys, if Wrexham were to get their noses in front in this game. And also Manchester United are struggling to break down Norwich City. And Norwich City have had their chances so far this evening as well. Cleared downfield. Weymouth on the defence once again with the left back. Plays it infield. Oh, and they give it a... Tell you what, with Weymouth, what I've seen so far, they just give the ball away far too easy. It's like every 3rd or 4th touch, they just either put it out for a throw-in or they give it to the opposition. Great play by Wrexham on the edge of the area. Oh, and it was a low header and put behind for a corner kick. Another corner kick. Wrexham were looking for a penalty there, but he wasn't going to get it. Not at all. Let's have a look at that once again. It was crossed in from right to left into the edge of the 6-yard box. He did have his arms around his waist when the header came in from the forward. The defender was sort of rugby tackling him, and I've seen those given. But it is only going to be a corner out on the far right-hand side, left-footed in swinger. We've got 7 red shirts. They are desperate to get that opener, and it is one that they definitely should win, Wrexham. In it comes. It's bouncing around inside that penalty area, and Weymouth managed to get it clear again, this time down the right-hand side. Running away. Oh, and they're giving it away again. He just passed it to him under no pressure, and that is Weymouth's problem. They can't pass for toffee, and now they've given away a silly free kick about 22 yards from the centre of their goal. So Weymouth just put themselves straight back into trouble, time after time after time after time. It's mental. I'll tell you what, their manager, I don't know. Their manager, they're making, Sunday league mistakes. Any manager would be able to iron that out. So maybe it's just the inexperience of Brian Stock as a manager for Weymouth. Maybe Weymouth needs to get rid of him and get somebody a bit more experienced, because even the quality of Weymouth's passing is diabolical. They cleared the ball then, they were on the attack, and then they passed it straight to, under no pressure, straight back to Wrexham. And from that mistake, Wrexham have got a free kick about 23 yards from goal, centre of the goal.
Nico said thank you for streaming good games.
Oh, thank you, Nico. Really appreciate it, my friend. Right-footed shot, and it's in the back of the net from the free kick. There we go. We knew it was coming, and Wrexham, the Dragons, have drawn first blood up in Wales this evening, and it all came from a Weymouth mistake. Like I said, they gave it away when they didn't need to, and then Wrexham came down the centre of the pitch, got brought down, stupid foul, free kick, bang, 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 back of the net. And I'll tell you what, Weymouth, from what I've seen so far, the way that Weymouth have set up this evening, and I don't know what they're doing on the training pitch, but whatever they're doing, they're not doing it right. And they need to sack Brian Stock. They need to sack their manager. Simple as. I'll go and do it. It's only down the road. And honestly, I'd do a much better job, because they are making basic school children mistakes on the football pitch. On the football pitch, they are making stupid, silly mistakes that any half-decent manager could iron out, you know. And they simply brought that upon themselves. That was awful by Weymouth. That could have easily been avoided. No. But yeah, terrible, terrible goal to give away, Weymouth. And it all came from their own mistake. Davis in the 30th minute for Wrexham. Yeah, Davis, yeah, in the 30th minute. There we go. And I'm surprised it wasn't a Jones, being Welsh, being honest. But Davis is Welsh as well, I guess. Left-footed, perfectly taken free kick, just glided it over the wall, you know. And in all honesty, you know, I would blame the goalkeeper as well, because he was nowhere to be seen. He watched the ball go into the back of the net, which was, you know, he didn't even attempt to go for it. I mean, it was a perfect distance to flight the ball up over the top of the wall from that distance. You're talking 23, 24 yards. So just enough time for the ball to dip, and the offside flag goes up as Wrexham attack down that right-hand side. So it's going to be a free kick to Weymouth on the edge of their own penalty area. So what can they do for it now? I mean, things have just gone from bad to worse for them now. And we'll give you an updated league when we get it. It's on my computer. So that should boost Wrexham back up there. If it stays like this, or if Wrexham can increase on this 1-goal lead, it will be their 10th win of the season, and Weymouth's 12th defeat of the season. We've got a Weymouth player down out on the far right-hand side, up by the halfway line. On comes the trainers. Can't see who it is, because the camera is poking straight up his shorts. Yeah, that. Not updated the table yet, but we'll let you know where Wrexham and Weymouth stand. So Wrexham, 1 goal to the good. Why that player is down, all the Weymouth players have gone over to get fluids and to get some further instructions. I don't think that manager's got the dressing room, being honest. You know, you're giving away silly fouls, silly passes, silly free kicks, and you know, if they're not careful, they're going to find themselves back down in the National Vanarama League South next season, unless they get rid of that manager, because the players can only do what the manager tells them to do. And if he's already lost the dressing room, then it's all downhill. So just having a look at that goal again. Perfectly weighted, perfectly flighted, up over the top of the wall by the number 7, Davis. And into the back of the net. So we're back underway, and it's a throw-in to Weymouth out on that far right-hand side. Here come Weymouth once again. They need to get themselves back into this game, and they need to do it fast. But in all honesty, guys, I can't see it happening, because I've not seen one piece of quality, unfortunately, from Weymouth. Boxing Day, Weymouth will be at home to Eastleigh, so we may even bring that one live. We're not sure what we're going to do, but Weymouth against Eastleigh on Boxing Day, that is their next game. And as for Wrexham, well, they will be entertaining Solihull Moors at home on Boxing Day. Tuesday evening at 7 p.m, we've got Chesterfield against Notts County. Again, loads of non-league action. Love it. Here come Wrexham down that left-hand side, up by the corner flag. Oh, good defending there by the right back for Weymouth. Clears it downfield. They've got to show some quality, because they haven't done in the opening 35 minutes. Still 0-0 between Norwich City and Manchester United. No real chances to sing home about on that one.
No change. They're the only team that are playing now, because everybody else has played today, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
And they're still not changed in the table. Wrexham 7th and Weymouth 19th. So there's no other changes.
On the halfway line now with Weymouth, okay. Mm-hmm. So, throw into Wrexham. They go backwards. 35 minutes with the back four of Wrexham up towards that centre circle. On the halfway line, over the halfway line they go. Down this left-hand side. They've had a lot of joy out wide so far in this game, Wrexham. Oh, and we've got a foul. I think that's going to be a booking. The Wrexham player tries to go through. What's that? My Alexa just started speaking. We need to turn her off when we're doing a live. That's the first time she's ever done that. How strange. That's technology for you. And there we have it. The Wrexham fans are clapping, they're cheering, they're singing. They're enjoying this game because their side are 1 goal to the good and they are all over. Here come Wrexham down the left-hand side. Across the left-footed shot. But the goalkeeper was equal to it on his front post. What a save.
Wrexham are 4th in the table now. Wrexham are 4th
Mm-hmm.
in the table. How far?
Wrexham are now back up to 4th place, where they started the day.
Weymouth are 20th.
And Weymouth are down in 20th place. They were in 21st, so they climbed up a place, even though they are losing. So results did go in their way, and it'll all be down to goal difference if it continues like this. So it's down to the Weymouth defence to limit the damage here today at the racecourse in Wales. With the left back for Weymouth out on the far left-hand side, looking for movement in front of him. He's screaming at his players. He's giving the hand signals, but nobody is moving for Weymouth. He feels like he's out on that pitch all on his own right now. Man United still struggling to break the deadlock between themselves and Norwich City. 38 minutes on the clock. Wrexham 1, Weymouth 0. Next up for us this evening, we are up to Italy. Udinese against AC Milan.
I've seen that before. Comes up here now. Never seen that before.
And it's going to be a throw-in out on the far right-hand side to Wrexham. Just having a look at that last shot that they had from the left-hand side, which the goalkeeper saved for Weymouth on his front post. Here come Wrexham, this time down the right-hand side, flicked into the box, onto the back post. Oh, and it just bypasses everybody and goes through for a throw-in. But that was another good chance for Wrexham to double their lead. Did it come off a defender last? I think it may have done. It did. It was flicked on at the back post by the defender. Good defending, because the number 17 for Wrexham was coming in behind him, and it's going to be another corner kick out on this left-hand side. Here come Wrexham once again. Goalkeeper comes, collects it on the edge of his 6-yard box. So a bit of a waste of a corner there by Wrexham. They've got to deliver the ball better than that. Cleared down field, but intercepted by Wrexham on the halfway line towards the centre circle. Still with the boys in red and white. The Red Dragons are all over the boys in blue tonight. With Wrexham inside that centre circle, knocked forward, right-footed, good pass from the centre of the park. Played down the channel, nice flick up over the top towards the edge of the area. Wrexham piling more pressure. If they can get a second before half-time, I have a feeling that would be curtains for the Southerners of England. Oh, and it's crossed right-footed into the penalty area. And Weymouth bring it away down the near right-hand side. Looks like Wrexham are sponsored by TikTok. Wow, it's not a bad bit of sponsorship there. for a non-league side. You wait till Football Fans Live is on the shirts, not on Wrexham's. Awesome. With the full-back for Wrexham, picked up by the left-back on the halfway line, just slowing the play down. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Don't think we've had that much of injury time to be added on. There haven't been that many injuries so far in this game. Not in the first half. And it's going to be another goal kick to Weymouth. Tell you what, Wrexham are unlucky not to be more in front. The goalkeeper's looking for the ball. He can't find it behind the banner. Open your eyes, man. He should have gone Specsavers. Open your eyes. Okay, into the last 5 minutes of this first half, plus whatever the fourth official decides to give injury time wise. And it's a throw into Wrexham down this near left hand side. Hosanna's going to take the throw for Wrexham, the number 17. Hosanna with the throw deep inside his own half, in line with that their own penalty area. Up the line he goes. Good throw. Wrexham win the header, flicked on up over the halfway line. And it's going to be a free kick on the halfway line, I do believe there. I think Morgan, the Weymouth number 5, with a foul on Mullum. It is. It's a free kick just over that halfway line. Here come Wrexham once again on the edge of the area. Knocked back all the way back to the centre circle. Still with Wrexham. The Red Dragons. Good interception there. Wrexham give it away. It's 2-on-3. He goes to the left-hand side. Tries to get the cross in. And it is going to be a corner kick to Weymouth. It's taken them 42 minutes to get their second corner of the game. Again, this time it's out on the left-hand side. What can Weymouth do with this corner? They would love to get an equaliser just before half-time. Can they do it? Let's wait and see. They need to pile those blue shirts in there. Their number 30 is huge. It's about 6'4", their number 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue shirts in and around that penalty area for Weymouth. In it comes. Good defensive header there over the top of everybody. And it looks like it might go out for a throw-in. Does he keep it in? He did keep it in. Well played by the Weymouth left back there. Lays it back. Cleat downfield. Right-footed up towards the halfway line. Here come Weymouth once again. And it's going to be a throw-in to Wrexham. We're only 3 minutes away from half-time, guys. At half-time, we will have our Travel Tool Taste video, which is only about 2 minutes long, which is our travel channel. So do get over there and check it out. And we'll be back for the second half here at the Racecourse Stadium for the second half of Wrexham against Weymouth. I'm hoping and praying we will get more goals in that second half. I'm sure we will. Davis with a throw down up over the halfway line for Weymouth. Out on this near right-hand side. Well played by Weymouth. And they give it away again. They give away the ball far too cheaply, Weymouth. And they're making it easy work for the Red Dragons right now. Awesome. And up towards the halfway line with Wrexham. Guys, if you want to join in the live chat, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. Wait 1 minute, that's all it is. It's 1 minute while the computer resets itself. And then you can chat to me, you can chat to Sarah. She'll type away in the live chat. She'll answer any questions that you've got. Or, you know, if you just want a mega love shout out, that's absolutely fine. If you're here for the very first time, thank you so much. Earlier today, we did cover the Man City against Wolverhampton Wanderers. That was a cracking game. Really enjoyed that one. And then after this one, we are off to Italy for more football. And also, we brought the Saturday between 3 and 5. Every Saturday, we'll be bringing you the live scores as they happen from around the UK. Or try to, if we're not at a game ourselves live, that is. So, but we do try and get to as many live games as we possibly can. So thank you so much for being here, and a very warm welcome to you. If you have come back for the second, third, or 150th time, then a very warm welcome back. 17 thumbs up. That's amazing. Thank you so much for all those thumbs up, guys. Really do appreciate it. Every little bit helps. And of course, not many channels cover non-league football. So if you could tell all of your non-league football fan friends then that would be great as well, because we do cover as much non-league football as we possibly can as well. It's a throw into Weymouth out on the far right hand side. We're into the 45th minute of this first half. Let's see what the fourth official gives as we approach the 45th minute mark. 30 seconds to go. Get ready for that countdown with Weymouth out on this near right hand side. Up over the halfway line they go. Good ball into the penalty area. Oh, and his first touch let him down, and the defender manages to clear downfield for Wrexham. Wrexham have been by far the better of the two teams in this first half, and tell you what, Brian Stocker's got a lot to do with this team of Weymouth. The Terriers are pretty lame at the moment, but we're not even halfway through the season. We're almost there, but we're not quite there. Into the penalty area it goes, and it's going to be... Oh, did the goalkeeper keep it in? He couldn't. It's going to be another corner kick on the stroke of half-time. There we go. We've had the 45 minutes. What is the fourth official going to give? It's going to be a corner kick to Weymouth, to Wrexham, sorry, out on the far right-hand side. He looked like he was offside there when that ball was played in. Still waiting for the fourth official. 45 minutes and 30 seconds. So corner kick, left-footed. It's going to be an in-swinger. We've got 5 red shirts inside that penalty area waiting for the corner kick. In it comes left-footed. Oh, the header comes in. Oh, and he's just put it wide. And another great chance. The fourth official holds up the board. And it says 2 minutes of injury time at the end of this first half. But another great chance for Wrexham to double their lead, but unfortunately it goes wide. But the referee has given another corner kick, this time down on the left hand side. It's going to be another in-swinger, right-footed corner kick, and don't forget we'll be back in 15 minutes after the half-time. Yep, still 0-0 between Manchester United and Norwich. And I tell you what, there's not been one clear-cut chance. It's been a very, very dull game indeed by both teams. Norwich did put Manchester United... Oh, and here come Man United on the edge of the area with Ronaldo. Turns to defender, 8 yards from goal. Turns to second defender, left-footed shot. The first real chance of the game. And the goalkeeper for Norwich City diving to the right-hand side. Here come United again across face of goal. And it's gone out. There we go, there we go. So we've had 1 minute and 36 seconds of the added 2 minutes. Not long to go until half-time. And at half-time, like I said, there will be a little video, which is our travel channel. So please get over there, give it some support, give it some love. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because we've still got around 600 games. Here come Wrexham on the attack, plays it through into the penalty area. Left-footed shot, bouncing around. Oh, and Weymouth clear it off the line. It could have easily have been 2. We've had the 2 minutes, and there it is. It is half-time, guys. Go and grab yourself a drink. After all, it is a Saturday. You deserve it. You've earned it. And we'll see you back here in 15 minutes from the Racecourse Stadium in Wales for the second half of Wrexham against Weymouth. See you very, very shortly. And we are back at the racecourse ground for the second half. What will Weymouth do? What will they do? What will they do? Can they come back? I don't think they can, being honest, and it kills me to say so. But yeah, I think they're really going to struggle again in this second half. They were totally outclassed, outplayed on every part of the pitch in that first half. But, you know, who knows what Brian Stock said to his Weymouth team at half time. As for Wrexham, can they turn round and build on that 1-goal lead? I think that's the way it's going to go, being honest with you. So we're underway. We're 20 seconds into the second half now. And in this second half, it's going to be Weymouth going from my right, attacking the goal to my left. And, of course, Wrexham going from left to right, attacking the goal on my right-hand side. Well, I hope that everybody is refreshed. You've managed to get to the toilet. You've had something to eat and drink, maybe. And you're ready to rock and roll in this second half. So, Man United against Norwich, still 0-0 at half-time. Pretty boring game. So I am so pleased that we didn't decide to cover that one. Whenever we can cover non-league football, then that's the one that we'll always go with and we'll always try and do, because non-league football needs as much support as it possibly can get. So, couple of substitutions. Ponticello comes on for Hyde. So we've got a substitution there made at half-time. So it might just be a case of people arresting their players, because that is fairly early to make a substitution. It's with the back four of Wrexham right now. Played down that right-hand side. Goes down under a challenge. Referee, let's play continue. All the way back to the Weymouth goalkeeper. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for him, it could have easily have been 2 or 3-0 to Wrexham. So it's only the Weymouth goalkeeper that's kept Weymouth in this game. Like I said, there is only one goal that separates these two teams. Wrexham are now back up into 4th place with these 3 points that they potentially got. And even though Weymouth are losing, they are still 1 place higher than what they started the day with. So that's not bad, is it? It's because Maidenhead got thumped earlier today. So it's all down to goal difference. For Weymouth to fall back into 21st position, they would have to concede another 3 goals. And here come Wrexham down this right-hand side towards corner flag. Tries to play it into the penalty area. Fails to do so. Good interception by Weymouth. But Wrexham win it back again down towards this corner flag. Cross comes in onto the edge of the area. Here comes the shot. Oh, and it was a nice deflection and a vital one. Davies there with a shot just on the edge of the area. The goal scorer of the Welsh goal nearly got his second one. And it's a cross into the penalty area once again, but it's too high, too strong, and it goes over the head of absolutely every single player. Whip back into the penalty area. All Wrexham, they picked up where they started off at the end of that first half. So it's all Wrexham once again. Pressure from the Red Dragons here in Wales this evening. That was a good shot. He brought it down. It just took a deflection off the defender there. And it could have easily been number 2 for Wrexham and number 2 for Davies. We have got a poll there that you can vote on, guys. You probably already voted, but if you haven't and you can't see it, it's a little blue box. Just refresh your page and it will appear. And 87% of you have gone for a Wrexham win. And like I said earlier, I have as well, because I think it's been all one-way traffic. Weymouth, unfortunately, have looked very, very poor on every part of the pitch so far this evening. Can they turn it around? You know, I don't think so. I don't think so. But anything can happen in football. It is never over. It is never over. You got to play to the final whistle, haven't you? So we're waiting for the second half of the Manchester United and the Norwich game to get underway. You know, apart from that one chance that Man United had where they hit the crossbar from a free kick and a deflection off the defender, it's been pretty crap. So we picked the right game. We picked the right game, as always. 87% for Wrexham to win. Yep, absolutely excellent. Oh, okay. 85% now for Wrexham to win. Somebody's just put in a vote, by the looks of it, for Weymouth. Yep, you can. I think you can change your votes. I don't know. I think once you've cast them, I think that's it. But there you go. And it still is anybody's game. You never know. But My money is on Weymouth. Right-footed shot from about 30 yards out from Wrexham, and it's high over the crossbar. But it was worth a go. It was Mullen with a shot. Took it onto his right-hand side. Topped it around the defender. Hit it. Oh, just couldn't keep it down. Leant back as he unleashed the shot. Couldn't get his laces on top of the ball. Mullen. That's amazing. Okay, with Wrexham now on the halfway line. They're going to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. No, he decides against it. He fooled me. Here come Wrexham now, down the left-hand side, up towards that centre circle, out onto this near right-hand side, looking to play it down the channel. Does so, succeeds in the job. Oh, but good interception by the left back. He's trying to run it out for Weymouth there. He doesn't. He clears it downfield. With Weymouth inside their own penalty area, right-footed, out wide. Overhit, and it's gone all the way out for a throw-in. Out on the far right-hand side to Wrexham, inside their own half. Welcome to our world. There we go. And it's with Wrexham. Into the final third now. 30 yards from goal, 25 yards from goal. Trying to tee up a shot. Lays it out wide, left-footed pass. Tries to step inside the penalty area. Good defending by the right back for Weymouth there. Nice neat 1-2 by Wrexham. Tries to play it in. Oh, and it's going to go out for another corner to Wrexham. Out on the far left-hand side. 52 minutes on the clock. And it's another corner kick to the Red Dragons. It's our best. In 24 hours, I think our best was 16. Okay, so corner kick to Wrexham out on the far left-hand side. Is it going to be an in-swinger? Right-footed in-swinger. In it comes, cleared on the 6-yard box. Weymouth trying to clear the danger, but it's played back in, out on the far left-hand side, played towards the byline. Still with Wrexham. Weymouth have a chance to get it clear. Fails to do so, takes a deflection. And if any of you are interested in Formula 1, don't forget it is the last race of the season. It's going to go to the wire. But Max Verstappen has got pole position. Lewis Hamilton in second place. Little bit of Formula 1. I am a Formula 1 fan. But I don't think we're going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to watch it because I'm going to be doing Football Fans Live. Now, because somebody wants us to do Hearts against Rangers tomorrow. 12 o'clock, Rangers against Hearts. We'll be going live from about 11ish, 11:30. So make sure you join us for that one. We've got 4 amazing games coming up tomorrow, and we're off to Italy after this one. Well, let's go to Italy. Let's go to Italy. Better get your sun cream on. I don't think Italy would let us in at the moment, would they? I don't know what the travel things are. And here come Wrexham again, over the halfway line, centre of the pitch, out wide to the right-hand side of the park. Steps inside into the penalty area, left-footed shot. Oh, good defending. Desperate defending by the boys in blue at the moment. Wrexham just piling on the pressure up towards the corner flag. And it's going to be a throw-in down by the corner flag out on this near right-hand side to the Red Dragons. Thrown into it's a long throw. It's gone over the head of everybody. That was a real good throw. Nope. And he's offside. And it's going to be a free kick, which the goalkeeper is going to take for Weymouth. And Man United, Norwich are just about to kick off. There you go. They've kicked off. So 0-0 at half-time. What can Manchester United and Norwich do in that game in the second half? There's a fair few Wrexham fans inside the ground, wrapped up nice and warm in their woolly hats and their woolly scarves. But they are smiling. The Wrexham fans are smiling. They're giving it a little bit of umph and welly, as my Welsh teacher used to say. Umph and welly in Wales. Here come Wrexham with the centre-back now. Across field, picked up by the full-back, up towards halfway line. Inside that centre circle, over the halfway line they go. Got space out on the right-hand side. Does he find him? He does find him. Looking to get the cross into the penalty area. Changes his mind. Brings it back in field. Switch of play out onto the far left-hand side now. Back in towards that centre circle and back with the full-back. In towards the centre-back. Tell you what, Weymouth are defending very, very deep indeed, and they will get punished for that if they're not careful. They're inviting the Reds onto them, the red and whites of Wrexham. Good chip into the penalty area, picked up on the edge of the penalty area. Oh, he tried a volleyed shot and that was going well wide. Kept in by Weymouth though. With Weymouth down the far right hand side. Nice neat 1-2. He's beat the midfielder. They've got time, they've got space. He's looking across field. He needs to get the cross in. It's a terrible cross. And, well, I don't know whether that was a cross or a shot by Weymouth there. And he smashes it high over the crossbar. And it's a goal kick to Wrexham, which they take extremely quickly. They want that second goal. They want to tie this one up and get all 3 points secure as quickly as possible. 56 minutes on the clock. Still the red and whites of Wrexham lead by that single goal that came in the first half by Davis. A cracking free kick, but an awful mistake by the Blues of Weymouth. Literally handed it to Wrexham on a plate with 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 sauce on top of it as well. Inside the penalty area, oh, right-footed shot comes off the defender and Weymouth can clear it downfield once again. But another good chance for Wrexham to get the second goal and double their lead in this game, but failing to do so. You know, I am completely neutral in this game, guys. I know I should be calling for the underdogs, but Weymouth really don't deserve it. You know, they have been poor from the offset. Sorry if there's any Weymouth fans in, but, you know, we say it as we see it here on Football Fans Live. We don't give any BS. We don't beat about the bush, and we don't do softly. So, yeah, Weymouth have been pretty poor in all areas. Passing, heading, kicking, defending. I haven't had any stats results, being honest. BT are not giving me anything this evening. But there we go. At least we've got some fantastic coverage. And it's with the back four of Weymouth. Well played there. And then they give it away. Straight into danger. It's 4-on-3. Inside the penalty area. Should be number 2. Oh, no. Right-footed shot by the number 14. The substitute. Ponticello puts it high over the crossbar. And Weymouth survive again. But it was 4-on-3. Another massive error by the Weymouth players in the middle of the park. Giving the ball away far too easily, far too cheaply, and were almost punished by a second goal there, and they should have been. Oh man, he had all the time in the world. He was 12 yards out, and he smashed it high over the crossbar. Super sub, he is not yet anyway. But I bet the manager's wishing he hadn't brought him on now. But should have been 2-0, should have been, would have been, could have been. You know how it is, you know how it goes. Wrexham was 64% of the possession so far in this game on the 58th minute. 15 shots for Wrexham and 2 of those on target. They need to get that tally up a little bit more. Weymouth 2 shots. Weymouth had 2 shots and none on target. Unbelievable. But here they come down the right hand side, trying to catch Wrexham on the break. And it's another wild pass and it goes all the way through to the Wrexham goalkeeper. Another piece of awful play by the Weymouth boys in blue this evening at the Racecourse Stadium. I reckon there could be about 3,000 fans in there. I reckon. 59 minutes on the clock. Still that single goal separates these two teams. And it only takes a lucky deflection, so it's still anybody's game. And there he is. Brian Stock, the Weymouth manager. He doesn't look like he's got a clue, being honest. He really doesn't. And there's Phil Parkinson, the Wrexham manager, looking the happier of the two managers. And why ever not? This will be the 10th victory of the season for Wrexham and the 12th defeat of the season for Weymouth. This will put Wrexham on 36 points in the table, and they will be entertaining Solihull Moors at home on Boxing Day. And, of course, Weymouth will also be at home to local boys Eastleigh from Southampton on Boxing Day. Very, very tempted, but I'm not sure, because the roads would be quiet as well. It's just the parking back here, and it depends on what the weather's like as well. Because if it's snowing or bitterly, she doesn't want to go out in the cold. Need to get some thermals, guys. It's the snow. We never really get snow down on the south coast, but you never know I'm hoping we get a white Christmas in Britain because it's been a lot of years since we've had one. Here come Wrexham down the right hand side to the byline. Cross comes in. Oh, and a good headed clearance. And it's got to go all the way through to the far left hand side for a throw in. But no, the offside flag went up. Come on, Wrexham. Look along that line. You've got to stop wandering offside. You're giving away too many good chances there. Good piece of play, though, down this right hand side channel. Oh, just in time this run.
Come on, Wrexham.
Right enough. Exley, come on, Wrexham. The Dragons are flying high at the moment. I think that they've got a really good chance of promotion. They really have.
Dragons, are they? See if I can find it.
The Red Dragons. And Weymouth are going to make another substitution in just a few moments. So they've got a few substitutions warming up in the 61st minute of this game. They need fresh legs, Weymouth. They need an influx of power, energy, agility, and basic skill, really, being honest with you.
Determination, inspiration.
Yeah, determination, inspiration, any big word you can think of. Here come Wrexham on the edge of the penalty area. It's come through. Is he offside? Oh, he's put it wide anyway. I don't know whether he was offside, but a great chance. Skipped into the penalty area, 7 yards out. Tried to tap it past the goalkeeper, but he tapped it past the post as well. It was crossed from right to left. Good bit of play there. Neat and tidy by Wrexham. Took a lucky deflection on the way through, it must be said. But another chance for them to kill off this game, and they've failed to do so. And do you know what? That sometimes happens, and then teams get punished if they miss chance after chance after chance, and then the opposition get one lucky break. You know, it could happen. It could happen. You never know. You never know. And we've got a Norwich City player down on the pitch at the moment. Looks like it could be the captain. And McLeod is going off and Musa is coming on. So McLeod has gone off and Musa has come on for Weymouth. So a fresh pair of legs. Can he make a difference in the final 28 minutes of this game? We'll have to wait and see. Cheers, everybody. After all, it is a Saturday evening. Make sure you party. Make sure you have a great weekend. And don't forget, if you haven't already, smash that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, because there's got to be 600 plus games still to come from around the world here on Football Fans Live.
Why is that number not going down?
It has gone down. It was 700 before, and we've been away for about 3 weeks, so I reckon there's about 600. Probably going to be more now, because we want to bring you as much as we possibly can, because, you know, it's all worthwhile. You know, it's all good fun. So we were only meant to be doing 2 tomorrow. Oh, and I think Man United might have got a penalty. Oh, and the referee says, no, it's a dive. Marcus Rashford goes down under a heavy challenge. I thought United had got a penalty there. Let's have a look at that again. It's a free kick to Weymouth. The offside flag went up anyway. So, yeah, we were only meant to be doing 2 games tomorrow. It turns out we're going to be doing 4. But all good fun, more the merrier. It's a throw-in on the halfway line to Wrexham, just inside that Weymouth half now. 17 and a half minutes to go. What is going on? Tick-tock. One of the Weymouth players has just brought down a Wrexham player with an off-the-ball challenge while we were waiting for the throw-in. What are Weymouth playing at? They don't want to be going down to 10 men. So, no, the throws continued. Bit of pushing and shoving. So, nothing given for what will look like a foul at first, it must be said. And it's going to go behind for a goal kick to Weymouth. Only 26 minutes to go. If Weymouth get one lucky break, they could punish Wrexham. You never know. It does happen. And the managers are having a word with the 4th official there. They're not happy about that decision that the referee's just given. They feel that there was actually something in that off-the-ball challenge there, but the referee thought otherwise. Tell you what, the referee for the Man City and Wolverhampton game was pretty darn decent, which was a shame, so I couldn't even give him any grief. And this one's not done a bad job either. Maybe, just maybe, they've improved since we've been away. But I don't want to speak too soon because this season a lot of the referees and VAR and everything have been absolutely bloody awful. But today, two 2 out of 2 so far, and they've not been too bad. With Weymouth inside their own half, with the right back, knocks it forward down the line. Here come Weymouth. Good play, picked up by the left back. Oh, and Norwich City almost took the lead there. Through the way of Pukki. And I think it was 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 that made the save. Let's have a look at that again. On the edge of the area. Yep, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 saves Man United's blushes there. Left-footed shot by Pukki. And a one-handed save by 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, diving to his right-hand side. Tips it over the crossbar. Almost 1-0 to the home team there. Man United are lucky. It's a corner kick. In it comes for Norwich. Bouncing around. Still inside that Man United penalty area. And then the referee gives a free kick. And a right-footed shot. Oh, and Wrexham come close again. But the Weymouth goalkeeper dives to his right-hand side and collects the ball with ease. Oh, good left-footed shot there. On the edge of the penalty area, Mullen, the number 10, tried to curl it around the goalkeeper. That's got to be at least shot number 17 or 18 for Weymouth today. They've totally dominated it on all fronts. Capitano's back in the room. Capitano was our very first donator to Football Fans Live charity, which has been activated today. He was the very first person in history. So there you go. Take my hat off to the Capitano. Great to see you. Thank you so much for coming back, Sean. There we are. Love it, Sean. Love it. And thank you once again for that donation to the charity. If you didn't know, guys, Football Fans Live now is going to be has become a charity now that it's monetized. Okay, out on the left-hand side with Weymouth. That's pretty good. Here come Weymouth on the halfway line. They need to get something out of this game. 20th position in the league, only on 15 points. A draw would be a blooming good result after all the pressure they've soaked up, but it doesn't look like they're even going to get that out of it. They need to find a way through. They've got to be a bit more positive. They came here with the attitude that they were going to get a draw today. Norwich City have got a corner kick out on the far right-hand side. The rain is absolutely pouring down in Norwich. Oh, and Norwich just header it and it goes over the crossbar. And it's another corner to Norwich. They're all over Manchester United. And if it wasn't for 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, that was dropping in. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 tips it over the crossbar once again. There was a header from 5 yards out and that was dipping in underneath the crossbar. Here come Weymouth out on the left-hand side. 23 minutes to go. What can Weymouth do? Can they get something out of this game? Norwich City on the attack once again. Man United under a lot of pressure. But here come Weymouth. This is the longest they've spent inside that Wrexham area and they've just given it away again. Final ball from Weymouth has been diabolical. Oh my goodness me. And the defence have just escaped again. And here come Wrexham on the attack. It's 3-on-3. He's got room outside on the right-hand side, looking to get the cross in. It comes in. He's overhit it. Too far, too strong, too wide, and too wide. And it's going to be a throw-in out on the far right-hand side to the away team. And Weymouth are going to make another substitution. Good ship has sailed enough today. And good ship is off. And on comes 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. So good ship is off for Weymouth. Off goes the number 7. So another fresh pair of legs for 21 minutes. And I'll tell you what, Norwich City have got another corner. In it comes, left-footed, and 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 collects it inside his 6-yard box. But Man United would be 2-0 down if it went for him. What can you say? What can you say? Norwich, I like them. Nice little team. Nice little team. And Wrexham now with the back four of Wrexham. Picked up by the centre-back. Played out wide. Picked up by the left-back. Off he goes. Off he sprints over the halfway line. Good interception by Weymouth, but it is going to be a throw-in to Wrexham. 70 minutes on the clock and still the rain continues to pour down in Norwich. I know it was raining in Manchester earlier today as well. Throw-in's been taken. with Wrexham now, down the left-hand side. I tried to play the ball down the channel and it's gone harmlessly through for a goal kick to Weymouth. Norwich on the attack once again, teeing up a right-footed shot. Good defending by Manchester United. And there he is, the Wrexham manager, Phil. He's definitely getting his fill this evening. His team are leading by 1-0. Like Christmas, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere we go. Oh, you all got your trees and your decorations up? We've got a tree up, but you can't see it. It's in the back of the studio. And we've had to turn the lights off on it as well because it affects the studio lights. So it's not very Christmassy in here, so I do apologise. What I want to see is if we can get some snow in the studio. That would be pretty spooky, wouldn't it? I want a snow machine. How much is a snow machine? Here come Wrexham once again down that left-hand side. Oh, and they play it all the way back. Kidderminster, it's where I grew up, so yeah, it is my club, my friend. And you'll see we've done a couple of videos on Kidderminster, and you can actually see our Football Fans Live board. And we're in their programme as well, so we help sponsor them out of our own pockets. So yeah. Oh, and a big left-footed shot from 20 yards out for Wrexham. But good defending by Weymouth once again. But yeah, Kidderminster Harriers are our team. That's where we were for 5 days this weekend, just gone. We got back on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. We went up there for the FA Cup. But there's a couple of videos up on Football Fans Live and on Travel Tour Taste, our travel channel. So you can see Kidderminster and the ground and the club and the manager. There's pictures on Facebook with us, with the players and the manager and all that lot, you know. So we're getting in there, you know. Get yourself in there. Out onto the left-hand side now. Good play by Wrexham once again. He goes down inside the penalty area. Referee waves it away. I think he was looking for that, though, the Wrexham forward, and that was never going to be given. 18 minutes to go in this game. Still only 1-0. They're still arguing about that penalty. He did have his arms around him, but, yeah, he was pulling on his shirt. Okay. At first, it didn't look like it was anything. But like I said, I have seen them given. He pulls his shirt. The referee was perfectly placed there, so... Okay, this referee, I can take the mickey out of him now. He's about as much use as tits on a fish. I've been waiting all bloody day to say that. Tom Blair gets a yellow card for Weymouth. Tommy Blair picks up a yellow card. Yeah, I think that was a bad decision by the referee. It should have been a penalty. You know, 90% of the time, those sort of things will get, you know, flagged up and given. Because you did see his shirt really get pulled off of his side. Chipped into the penalty area for Wrexham. Oh, and it goes all the way through to the goalkeeper once again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I've got that in my head now. That's Sarah's fault. Anyway, kick downfield. Good play there by Weymouth. Clearing the danger once again onto the halfway line. Will you stop singing down my ear? It makes me want to sing it. And it's going to be a free kick to Weymouth, about 45 yards from goal, but it is a chance for them to float that ball onto the edge of the area. They've not really had any attacks in this second half. They only had 2 shots. I don't think they've had a shot on target in this game. And it looks like Manchester United are going to make a substitution as well in that game against, and it's Greenwood that's going to be coming on for Manchester United. So Weymouth are going to make another substitution with 16 minutes to go in this game. Excuse me, guys, got hiccups. Who's coming off? Oh, I think it's Blair. Lionel Blair goes off and Shields comes on. So Blair is off and Shields is coming on for Weymouth in the 74th minute. There we go. Straight swap, like for like. And here come Weymouth once again. Now, they've got this free kick. This is, you know, they just need to wallop it forward and get as many bodies on the edge of that penalty area as they possibly can. Still only 1 goal in it. In it comes, right-footed, onto the edge of the area, inside that penalty area. Still bouncing around. Wrexham trying to get it clear. Could Weymouth get an equaliser here? But no, Wrexham managed to clear it. Still inside the Wrexham half, though. Weymouth win it back. on the halfway line, and they're pushed all the way back to that halfway line. Inside the centre circle, tries to cut the ball through the middle of the defence, and it's well cut out by the Wrexham defence now. And here come Wrexham. Oh, he was offside. Wrexham thought that they had broken through and they were through on goal, but the offside flag went up out on this near right hand side, and the referee says, no way, Jose. Yep, he was. Two of them were offside there. Just went a fraction too early, didn't time his run quite quick enough. I think this Man United Norwich City game is going to be 0-0 because it's pretty cack. The Man United Norwich game, honestly, it's pretty cack, and I'm so glad that is our secondary game. In case you didn't know, we always try and bring 2 live games at the same time here on Football Fans Live. We are going to get a substitution. Who's going off? I think Sancho. Yep, Sancho's gone off and Mason Greenwood has come on for Manchester United. So Jadon Sancho goes off and Mason Greenwood comes on. Here come Weymouth. Oh, and he goes down under a challenge. The referee waves away, calls for a free kick there and says, no way, play on. And here come Wrexham now, out on the far left-hand side. Over that halfway line they go, on the attack. Can they get that second goal and double their lead that they've been looking for a long time now, and it's just not come for them? The ball just isn't falling right at the right moment for Wrexham. And if they were to get a second, inside the penalty area to the byline, oh, and the goalkeeper goes down at his front post and puts it behind for a corner. Great shot from the byline, really acute, difficult angle for the centre forward. And the goalkeeper was stood off of his line. He had to dive backwards and save it at his front post. Tell you what, he almost put it in the back of his own net. So it's a corner kick to Wrexham. Out on the far right-hand side, Davies, the goal scorer for Wrexham, is going to take this one. They need him inside the box. They don't want him taking the corners. Never understand that when you've got great players like that. Okay, left-footed, in-swinger. In it comes. Centre of the 6-yard box, and it's a good headed clearance by Weymouth. Here come Norwich on the attack down the right-hand side. Whipped into the penalty area, and 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 saves again for Manchester United. Man United are riding their luck in that game. That one did kick off 10 minutes after this one. After this game, guys, don't forget, we are going to Italy at around 7:30. The kickoff will be at 7:45. Udinese against big boys AC Milan up at the top of Serie A. Yeah, it's begin. Well, I've got that song. I've got to get that song out of my head now. It's coming on. It's coming on. That's what I need to be singing. And the Wrexham fans are smiling. They're happy. They might be freezing their nuts off, but they are happy bunnies right now, or happy dragons. There we go. The camera spanning across all of the Wrexham fans, and they're cheering, punch in the air. They can feel all 3 points coming their way here today at the Racecourse Stadium, but it is only that one goal that separates these two teams. It is more or less top against bottom. It really is. And, you know, it's still only 1-0. So, Weymouth, even if it stays like this, I think could probably hold their head up high. Because I did think that Wrexham were going to win this by 2 to 3 goals at least. And here they come down that right-hand side. And they've overplayed it again. It's gone out for a throw-in to Wrexham. Where, honestly, Weymouth have just wasted ball after ball. They can't pass. They can't play the ball forward. There we go. Chesterfield against Notts County, 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Make sure you're here, guys. I'm sure we've got ourselves down for that one. If we haven't, then we will have. Notts County against Chesterfield on Tuesday. More non-league action coming your way. So don't forget to tell all of your non-league friends about Football Fans Live, and we cover as much non-league. Oh, right-footed shot, and it's over the crossbar by Davies again, the number 7 for Wrexham on the edge of the area, but he puts it over the crossbar, and another great chance is wasted by the boys in red and white tonight. Oh my goodness me. And we are just about to hit the final 10 minutes of this game. Chance after chance Wrexham have had to put this game out of Weymouth's reach. And we've got a free kick to Weymouth now on the halfway line inside that centre circle. Another chance. Throw them players forward. Don't play it short, Weymouth. Just wallop it forward. Just wallop it forward. Come on. They've not had many chances to get the ball inside that Wrexham half. And the referees made them take it all the way back to inside their own half. Left-footed. Up towards the edge of the area. Flicked on. There's nobody there for Weymouth. Once again, honestly, I don't know what that bloody idiot, Brian Stock, the manager of Weymouth, couldn't organise a P-up in a brewery. He is bloody awful. You know, they're crap at the set pieces. They can't pass for toffee. Weymouth, goodness me. Seriously, guys. They need to get themselves a decent manager. Man United have got a corner kick out on the far left-hand side. Bruno Fernandes is going to take that corner kick from Manchester United. Plenty of red shirts in there waiting inside that penalty area. Bit of jostling going on. In comes the ball. And Norwich City get it clear once again. 9 minutes to go. Throw into Wrexham. Man United been very poor today. Oh, and another player goes down. Is it a penalty? Ronaldo goes down inside the penalty area. Oh, we've got a penalty. Man United, let's see that again. Man United have got a penalty, guys. Ronaldo went down. It was crossed into the penalty area. Chipped into the penalty area. On the 6-yard box, Ronaldo goes down. It is a wet pitch there. I don't know whether we're going to get VAR, but Man United could have a penalty here. The referee's pointed to the spot. He's blown his whistle. They want VAR. The Norwich players want VAR on this. Oh my goodness. Controversy here. They're going to have a look at it. I can't see it. I've not got my glasses on. Let's have a look at that. He did have his hand up over Ronaldo's neck. Aaron's the number 2 for Norwich City. The penalty will stand and it's going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. He's taken 170. He's scored 142. A success rate of 84%. Ronaldo with a penalty with 16 minutes to go could put Manchester United in front. I was just saying that Man United have been pretty poor. They win a penalty. Krul, the goalkeeper, is still arguing it for Norwich City. He's not happy. Get ready for this penalty kick. Nothing's happening in Wrexham at the moment, guys. So you're not missing anything. Ronaldo's going to step up right-footed. Krul has been told to get onto his line. Oh, my Christmas tree's appeared. Oh, my goodness me. I love it. I've got a Christmas tree. Is it that side or that side? I don't know which side. That side? This side?
No, other side.
That side?
Yeah.
I've got a Christmas tree. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Ronaldo, get ready, guys. Hold on to your hats. Can Ronaldo put Manchester United in front? Up he steps, right-footed, straight down the back of the net, down the throat of the goal, and it's 1-0 to Manchester United away at Norwich. It's a penalty. I've seen them given and I've seen them not given. It's a little bit like the one that Wrexham should have had, being honest with you. And I said that should have been given. We've got a throw into Wrexham. No, we've got a corner kick to Wrexham. I'll get it right in a minute. It's because I was watching the Man United game. So Davis out on this near right-hand side, left-footed. It's going to be another in-swinger with 6 minutes to go. Crossed into the front post. Good headed clearance by Weymouth. Picked up on the edge of the area. Right-footed shot, bouncing around inside that penalty area. Weymouth struggling to get the ball clear. Still with Wrexham now, out on the right-hand side. Davis chips it in, left-footed towards the back post. And it's gone out. Oh, no, we've got an offside. And there we go. Man United, 1 goal to the good. Cristiano Ronaldo, 7 goals. Yeah, keep the tree there. I've got a Christmas tree. I love it. Yay!
It's twinkly in all sorts.
It's twinkly in all sorts. Our Christmas tree is actually where that one is.
Yeah.
but on the outside of the studio. So just imagine, and it's about the same size because our Christmas tree is that big. We've only got a tiny little Christmas tree. That's all we can fit in the studio. But there you go. Love it. Hey, now it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. 5 minutes to go. Huh?
I can't have effects.
Oh, we can't get any snow effects. I'm going to have to buy a snow machine. It's just... And it's whipped into the penalty area. Oh, and it's going to be another corner kick out on the far left-hand side with 5 minutes to go for Wrexham once again. Wrexham are all over them in this final 10 minutes. They've been all over Weymouth for the whole game, in all honesty. You know, I'd be lying if I said it's been 50-50. It clearly hasn't.
I'll probably try and mix it up. So today's the Christmas tree. Tomorrow it could be a snowman.
No, I like Christmas tree.
Oh.
I don't want a snowman. It'll make me feel cold.
Do you want a bit of snowman?
Okay, right-footed corner kick, another in-swinger, in it comes. Oh, it's too hard, too strong, and it goes over the head of everybody, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Weymouth. So Wrexham waste another chance to get a second goal. Norwich City looking for a quick equaliser in that game, putting on the pressure. And Wrexham win a free kick deep inside their own half. Oh my goodness me, and I tell you what, 𝓤𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 diving down to his right hand side, one-handed save, and it should have been 1-1. Should have been 1-1. How 𝓤𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 got to that, out of this world save by 𝓤𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, keeping it at 1-0 to Manchester United. I'll tell you what, and the rain is pouring down, that could have easily slipped off his hand, but he got a really strong hand to that, did 𝓤𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, and yeah, that should have been 1-1. Man United, I'll tell you what, Man United would be losing by 3-1 if it wasn't for 𝓤𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰.
Excellent. 8:30, football fans live will actually see a match tonight. Don't forget to join us. It's going to be a lit one.
Ah, thank you so much, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Love it, thank you so much. Yep, that'll be around 7:15 our time, 7:15 our time. And 40 minutes time, goodness me. Come on, we don't want any injury time here because we've got to get set up for the next game. Make sure that you tune in for that one, guys. It'll be our third and final game of the day in Italy. And if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button, and then you can join in the live chat as well. You only have to wait 1 minute after you've subscribed for the computer to reset, and then you can type away and talk to myself and talk to Sarah and all the rest of it. And don't forget to tell as many people as you can about Football Fans Live. Left-footed, free kick, goalkeeper's dropped it. Oh, and a one-handed save by the Weymouth goalkeeper. Oh my goodness, I think he would have been offside anyway. But another cracking free kick from Wrexham, from Pontella, and it should have been. He was offside, Pontella, so it wouldn't have counted, the follow-up. But a great save from the free kick there. Goalkeeper diving down to his left-hand side for Weymouth. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, 𝓤𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 and the Weymouth goalkeeper have stopped at least 3 certain goals tonight in both of our games. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And here come Wrexham again, down with the super sub. Oh, and he couldn't keep it in. It's gone out for a goal kick to Weymouth. 2 minutes to go of normal time in this game here tonight at the Racecourse Stadium. Don't forget, we're off to Italy after this one. And there's Phil. There's Phil, the man, the Wrexham manager, screaming out more instructions in the dying moments of this game, just getting his defence organised. Not that they've been troubled whatsoever by Weymouth this evening. They really haven't. But in comes the cross, and again from the right-hand side, right to left, into the penalty area. And there's not one Weymouth player inside that penalty area to get hold of the cross. Weymouth just haven't got a clue. I don't know what their manager is doing on that training ground, but he's not doing a good job at all. Weymouth could be coming down into the National Vanarama South.
Official attendance at the Racecourse ground is 7,530 with 16 away fans recorded.
Okay, they're saying there's 7,000 fans inside that ground. 7,500 fans. Doesn't look like anything near, I would say, half of that. So, yeah, that's what they're saying the official attendance is. Unless they're all on this side of the ground, because there is nobody behind the goal to my right, and there's hardly anybody directly on the opposite side of the pitch. So I'm a little bit dubious about the attendance, but they're saying it's 7,500. Nah, get out of here. That opposite stadium's empty as well, more or less. Yeah, and behind the other goal, you ain't going to get 7,000 in one set of bloody stands. No, I think 10,000 it can hold. And Jordan Davis, the goal scorer, has got man of the match for Wrexham. We are about to hit the final 10 seconds of normal time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We've had the 90 minutes. What is the fourth official going to give at the end of this game? And he holds up his board and he's given 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go for Wrexham to hold on or even double their lead. Can they do so? The next 3 minutes will let us know. It's a free kick. Goal kick to Wrexham. Downfield. Oh, and Gilmore almost equalised again for Norwich, but good defensive play by Manchester United. Here come Weymouth in the dying moments of this game. Chipped into the box. Well defended by Wrexham. A lot of red shirts back there now defending. Cleared downfield onto the halfway line. Picked up by Weymouth. Why didn't Weymouth play like this? Oh, and they've given it away again and played themselves straight back into trouble. It's 3-on-2. Right-footed shot. Oh, and he's just put it wide of that Weymouth goal. Once again, another great chance for Wrexham to sign, seal, deliver. All 3 points here tonight at the racecourse ground, and they ballsed it up again. Yep, hold the 1-0 Wrexham. Here come Weymouth. Oh, he goes down inside the penalty area, and the referee's waved it away. Oh, is that a penalty? It should be a penalty to Weymouth. The referee's having none of it. That certainly looked like a penalty to me. I want to see that again. Taylor Crossdale, the substitute, goes down for Weymouth inside the box. The camera gets to it too late. He's screaming at the referee. Oh, my goodness me. Were Weymouth cheated out of an equaliser there? And it goes all the way through to the Weymouth goalkeeper. I think that Weymouth have just been cheated out of a penalty in the 92nd minute of this game. We're into the final minute, guys. We're into the final minute of the 3 minutes that have been added on at the end of this game. We've only got 1 minute to go now. Can Weymouth get something right at the death? Inside the penalty area, right-footed shot across the face of goal. And it goes wide, and I think that is going to be it. That is going to be it, but I would love to see that foul once again. I don't think BT, they are going to show it. No, they're not. That's not the bit. Oh, man, that was so close. Get ready. We're into the final 30 seconds. Thank you so much for being here on Football Fans Live. And don't forget, there's still one more game. The third and final game will be coming up very, very soon. And the Weymouth fans, there's only 16 of them in the ground, and they are smiling. They are smiling, bless them. So, you know, you've got to give them something, haven't you? Okay, get ready for that final countdown. Here it comes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the 3 minutes of added time. It's with Weymouth, 30 yards from goal. The cross comes into the penalty area. Last gasp. Out onto the left-hand side by the corner flag. Weymouth have to get the ball into the penalty area. And a good clearance by Wrexham upfield up towards that halfway line. We've had 3 minutes and 15 seconds at the end of the 90. The referee still hasn't blown his whistle. The goalkeeper's all the way out of his area. He puts it out for a throw-in. And there it is. It's all over. Wrexham have signed, sealed and delivered all 3 points here tonight in the Vanarama National League. Thank you so much for being here, guys. We've got more Vanarama National League football coming up on Tuesday evening. We've got one more game tonight. We're off to Italy in the next 10-15 minutes. And then we've got 4 more great games coming up tomorrow and another game on Monday. And then, like I said, more non-league football on Tuesday evening. What a game this has been from the Racecourse Stadium. But it is the Red Dragons who are flying high away this evening and gaining all 3 points. That is 36 points and their 10th win of the season. We'll see you all very, very soon. I want to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you. This has been Sarah. I've been Glenn. You've been amazing. See you again very, very soon indeed.